It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
We are back for another week of the show. We've not given up yet, and neither should you. I don't know why we would give up, but don't. Everyone stay strong. Hi, Steph. You're back on your couch here in gorgeous PA.
Yeah, I'm back home. It's bittersweet. I mean, I love being home in my bed and my babies, so that was nice. But I love being in Florida, too. So, bittersweet.
Yeah. Steph, so you're back here in Central PA. You're back on your couch. I mean, at some point, you might even be back in studio.
Right, because now, like, we're in the green zone, which I don't even understand why they call it green, because there's still so many restrictions. But at least things are getting better and going back to normal. So hopefully we should be able to be normal again, too.
Yeah, I don't know what I have to do here for Green Zone in terms of podcast studio.
Ask Tom Wolf about it.
Do I have to I absolutely, your side of this table has become clutter filled. So I obviously have to clean that. Do I have to disinfect your microphone too? Because it's by your mouth or something?
You probably have to disinfect everything. And then every 15 minutes, we both have to go wash our hands.
You think that's it?
Yeah, and wipe everything down probably every 15 minutes. So that's it.
Oh. Well, that seems like a real pain in the butt. Maybe you should just stay home.
Just stay away. It's too much. Too much sanitizing.
It is a lot. So we talked about this last week, and I think it's time we give an update because I'm sure people were just waiting with bated breath for us. Kelly Clarkson and her fans, she wasn't shocked because she knew about it, but Kelly Clarkson's fans were shocked when the singer suddenly filed for divorce from her husband of almost 7 years, Brandon Blackstock. Now, more reported details are emerging about what could have led to the split, because it's totally all of our business. So let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah. A source tells People magazine that the time Kelly and Brandon spent in quarantine at their ranch in Montana did not help. They said it was a stressful time. Quarantining in Montana exacerbated any issues, said the source. They both work so hard, it's nearly impossible to enjoy each other, especially with the children needing constant attention. So you mean to tell me that they could not deal with having jobs that pulled them away from the family along with children? Man, it's a good thing that no one else on this planet comes from two parents working very hard at their jobs along with having children that they have to worry about. It's a good thing that Kelly Clarkson and her husband are the only people on this planet that had to deal with this.
Right. There's no one else in America going through that while being quarantined. I mean, they're the only ones.
Yeah. I mean, just in general, they said that it's just they work so hard. The two of them. That's so, I couldn't even imagine coming from a household where both parents work so hard and have to take care of the little jerk children running around. Man, they're basically saints.
Yeah, I mean, the children that they chose to have, I mean, it's rough.
Yeah. Really? This sounds like normal people problems. It really does. For real, come on. We just couldn't handle the fact that we weren't good at this one thing right away, so we gave up.
Right. The only difference between normal people having this problem and them is that they have a lot more money, which, let's be honest, makes everything easier.
I think it does too. Yeah, but here's the problem, Steph. When you have all this money, you're able to not just buy and hire nannies, but au pairs. You hire the fancy nannies. They're not even called nannies. They're called au pairs. Right?
Pinkies up.
Right. And then one day, all of that is taken away from you. And the au pairs can't come to your house anymore because it's not safe. And you're forced to raise your own children on your own without an outside presence being there to tell you what to do or to take them away when they become issues.
Can you even imagine?
Oh my God, these two. I mean, they were basically They had the worst quarantine than anyone else. It was basically like quarantining in Afghanistan.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I feel bad for them. I feel really bad.
Just, before you go and judge them for getting a divorce, remember, they had to raise 2 children on their own without any help from nannies or au pairs. I can't even say the word.
Au pairs. Yeah, times are tough. Times are really tough right now.
They are. So just keep your judgmental thoughts to yourself, people. Those 2 had it tough. Real tough.
You gotta feel for them. Yep.
So are you at all or ever have been a soap opera viewer? Or do you get sucked in?
I actually don't. I do like some trashy reality TV. Well, I guess that's different than soap operas. But they'll be on TV and I'll kind of watch them in the background, but I've never gotten sucked in.
Well, The Bold and the Beautiful, one of the most famous soap operas out there, has become the first soap opera to get back into production since the coronavirus shutdown. But they have a problem. According to the show's executive producer, he says when we were reviewing the scripts, we started taking out all of the romantic scenes. These actors have to be close when they act, but they're trying to keep them away. Now, trashy romantic scenes are a staple in soap operas.
Oh, yeah.
So how do they do that? All the scripts just fell flat, said this guy. So I'm not making this up. So they put their heads together trying to figure out a way to make these scenes work without breaking the 8-foot distance rule that they have to follow.
Oh my gosh.
If I gave you 100 guesses, you probably would never, maybe you would, I don't know. They're using a life-size doll for the romance scenes.
Ew. Wait, is it obvious that it's a doll or is it supposed to look real?
It's supposed to look real. Now, here's the thing. They used this doll that they already own this, apparently. They brought out a doll they'd used years ago as a corpse. They posed
already had it sitting around.
They posed it, and the guy says it's very convincing. It's a great. They say it's a great doll, and we'll be using her with hair and makeup as a stand-in to match some of our leading ladies. He says there's only one doll for now. They're gonna pass her around like a whore.
Ew, I hope they are sanitizing that doll and her lips and all of her areas.
They say that they may be investing in more dolls and male dolls. They say we may be employing a lot of dolls in the future for love scenes. He said that they will also use the spouses of some of the show actors. And okay, well, that makes a lot more sense. So if the actress is blonde with a certain body type and the male actor is married to a blonde with a certain body type, or someone that can wear a wig, or someone that doesn't mind getting their hair colored, then that makes I'm sorry, but it's almost going to seem like you drugged this woman and are now taking advantage of this drugged woman in your bed. Be like, wow, she just kind of lays there, doesn't she?
She doesn't move at all or breathe.
She doesn't really do anything.
Is she dead?
What a lazy lover that is. You know what? They were drinking wine before they did that. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she's drunk. I'm sorry. This is creepy. I don't know how they're gonna pull that off. This is a little creepy. Speaking of creepy, Misconnection Monday coming up in minutes. Stay tuned.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Everyone is going through something right now, and we're all in this together. That's why CBD American Shaman of PA is looking out for you and your health. During this trying time, CBD American Shaman of PA is focused on safety and the needs of their customers. That's why right now they're offering curbside pickup along with home deliveries. Let American Shaman help you manage these stressful times. To find out how to get high-quality CBD products and a free bottle of Shaman cleansing gel without even leaving your car or home, visit hempishealth.com. QuickSaveCoupons.com.
QuickSave Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. QuickSave Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the QuickSave Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
We do it every single Monday for your listening pleasure, and maybe, just maybe, we're playing Cupid here. Misconnection Monday, we've scoured the pages of Craigslist to help Central Pennsylvania find that special someone, or just, make them kind of aware that someone's out there watching them or looking for them, or, just there in their lives. They exist. All right, Misconnection Monday begins right now. Let's do this stuff.
This one is called Saturday Afternoon at Lowe's. We glanced several times while around the garden area. Our eyes met and we smiled at each other. You are a gorgeous Latina, about 5'4", long brown hair, wearing blue scrubs. Let's have coffee and at least just be friends.
You want more, don't you? And you know something? Bro, don't even throw out friend zone. Don't even, give it an option.
Wait, why would he, everybody knows he's not trying to be friends with her. Let's cut to the chase.
Oh my God, I want to friend you so hard. Oh my God, I would friend you all night. Just
based on her looks? Yeah.
Friend day and night. Let's do this. Tattoo girl, thrift store, Chambersburg. This is short and sweet. You had a bird tattoo on the back of your right arm. Please respond.
That's it?
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it.
I wonder if he's also trying to friend bird tattoo lady.
Well, maybe he wants to see the bird tattoo, to copy it and put it on himself. Maybe he is a tattoo artist and he wants to see how that particular bird was done. I mean, there's so many things. Misconnection Monday or Misconnection aren't necessarily love. They don't have to be. In this case, that particular person has not made his intentions known. It could be innocent, like I like your tattoo, I want to check it out. Could be love, like I like your tattoo, I like you. I want to see where this goes. It could be I like you, I like your tattoo, I want to cut it off your arm and then dry it out and frame it and put it on my wall. There could be so many different things.
Right. Maybe he has the same tattoo and he wants to be matching tattoo buddies.
Right. He wants the two birds to get together. He doesn't care about the people. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
There's so many options. He needs to give more details.
Totes.
That is my request. All right. This next one happened at Giant on West Road. Your name starts with a P and you work in the Giant on West Road. You are super hot and always so nice and helpful. Not sure if you are into me or not, but I'd love to have coffee sometime or dinner.
Well, do you know her? I say not sure if you're into me or not. She doesn't know who you are.
Right.
I'm curious. I just don't understand.
I don't know if he. Well, you know how people think that. Oh, well, we made eye contact, so she's
right.
also interested in me.
Right.
So maybe it was one of
And the problem is I have issues, equating this into real life. Like, I automatically assume this is real life. So to me, it's like going up to a girl in a bar and being like shooting yourself down for her. Like, hey, I know that you're probably not into me. But like, I'm standing next to you. So like, do you want to be into me?
Right, and some guys do play that card. Like, I know you probably wouldn't be interested in me. That's like a line that people use.
I think that's almost like a pity me line, a line so that you turn around and go, don't say that. And then all of a sudden you're complimenting this guy, and you don't really want to compliment him. Don't say that. You're a great guy with a lot of great features. I just met you 30 seconds ago. I have no idea why I'm saying this. It's because I pity you. Yeah.
Right, exactly. They're looking for compliments.
Yeah, and then you're like, well, maybe she compliments me enough. I'd be like, want to go out? No. But you just complimented me. It's a trap, Steph. It's a trap. Black Ford Expedition in Manchester. To the beautiful blonde woman in front of me the other day in line at Wendys. I saw you look back at me after you placed your order. And I wanted to get your attention to let you know what I saw. You saw her look at you, so you wanted to let her know that you saw her look at you. I even pulled up into the parking spot in hopes that you would come next to me. Regardless, you are absolutely beautiful, and it made my day to have you smiling at me in your side view mirror like that. All right. So let's just recreate this in our minds. This guy is behind her. Right? Or no?
Right.
No, he is behind her in the drive-through lane. She looks back like many people do when they're waiting, right? Like, who's behind me? Is there anybody behind me? Because I don't know I don't know about you, but if I'm in the drive-through lane and there's people behind me, all of a sudden I get nervous, like I have to hurry up.
Oh no, it stresses me out. Absolutely.
Okay. She's like, okay, so she looked back, and you looked at her looking at you through her mirror with this stupid grin on your face. Just like, I see you. And then she gave you the customary, okay, smile, like, don't be a psychopath smile. And now you took that as maybe she was interested. Okay, that's the first part. Then she got her food and drove away, and you got your food and pulled into a parking spot. She had already left. You thought she was going to double back and park next to you?
Right, like, you're not that cute.
I mean, maybe he is. We don't know what he looks like, but just the schematics of it doesn't make sense. I even pulled up into the parking spot in hopes that you would come up next to me. Like, I don't understand.
But she already left.
Yeah,
right?
She was first. If she were second, if she were behind you, then maybe that's something you can expect. But do you expect this woman to get her food, start driving down the road, and go, you know what? I need to turn around. I might have missed a chance of a lifetime. Hopefully, he got his food and he parked back in the parking lot. Hold on, kids. Mama pulls a Yui in her Expedition and drives back to the Wendys looking for love.
Yep. This guy's got high hopes.
Yeah, whatever.
And also, she wasn't smiling at him. She was probably excited because she was about to get some Wendys. I'd be smiling too.
I'd be like, listen, I was not excited about you. I was excited about the Frosty, okay? All right. You have nothing on Frosties. I'm just being honest with you.
Okay.
Twitter announced on Wednesday that it's rolling out a new audio record feature to iOS users. Some iOS users will notice a small sound wave icon when composing a tweet. If you click on that icon, you'll be able to record your voice and post the audio embedded in your tweet. This new Twitter feature will record up to 140 seconds of audio per tweet. 140 seconds, 140 characters, that's cute. The audio appears like an embedded video with a start and pause button. Twitter inserts an image with your account avatar as the visual. So, we have a Twitter account. We don't really mess with it too much. I personally don't even have a Twitter account. I know you do, right? You have Twitter?
Yep, a personal one, yeah.
How often are you on it?
I get on maybe once every day or two and scroll through, and I just post like dumb little like random thoughts that I have. Like I mostly just use it for like funny things. I don't use it a ton.
Would you use it if this shows up? Are you gonna post like your Steph's mental voice notes?
You know, I don't think so, because I don't think anybody wants to hear that or needs to hear that, and most people don't like the sound of their own voice, myself included. So why would I do that to people and myself? You know, I don't think I would use it.
Steph's Note, July 25th. I like dogs. And that was Steph's Note, July 25th.
Well, that's the thing. Most of my tweets are about dogs. Like, if you don't celebrate your dog's birthday, don't talk to me. Like, I put stuff like that up there, which is just as good in written form. I don't need to record myself saying that, you know?
So, Steph's Note, July 18th. Met a guy today when I was out walking Zoe, and he was all like, "You're beautiful. You look great. Do you want to go out sometime? Oh my God, I can't believe I've never seen you walk around here before." And then I gave him my number because, I mean, he was kind of cute, and we walked away, but I'm totally not going out with him because I realized that he didn't compliment my dog. That was Steph's Note, July 15th, or whatever.
You know, stuff like that actually would be easier to say in 140 seconds, whereas you might not be able to fit that whole amazing story into 140 characters. So maybe that's where the purpose comes in.
Now, not just that, you get to invoke emotion. If you're being sarcastic, you get to talk sarcastically. There's no sarcastifont. Right?
That's a good point. Okay.
I see this as being, for Twitter, a decent idea. You already have videos you can post on Facebook and things like that, or Instagram. So I don't think this is needed in those two places, but Twitter, I think this actually is a decent idea. All right. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, another reason to quit Facebook. And I think this is actually decent revenge if you're a girl on a guy. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm saying this ain't half bad.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Everyone is going through something right now, and we're all in this together. That's why CBD American Shaman of PA is looking out for you and your health. During this trying time, CBD American Shaman of PA is focused on safety and the needs of their customers. That's why right now they're offering curbside pickup along with home deliveries. Let American Shaman help you manage these stressful times. To find out how to get high-quality CBD products and a free bottle of Shaman cleansing gel without even leaving your car or home, visit hempashealth.com.
Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
There is some good that comes from Facebook. You know, like, for instance, without Facebook, I never would have got Cash, the bulldog that just entered our family, right?
That's right.
So, that, I mean, there is some good that comes from Facebook. But one of the biggest reasons to quit is it is a giant time suck. It gives you anxiety. if you without even trying. You can lose friends and family over stuff you post or stuff they post. But let's focus on the time suck thing. It's estimated that the average casual user spends 58 minutes per day on the social networking site.
Wow.
Right.
That's a lot. That adds up.
It does. It adds up like this. If you've been active on the site for 10 years, which a lot of people have, you've wasted upwards of 140 entire days of your life scrolling, liking, and commenting on pictures and posts.
Wow. When you say it like that, it sounds really pathetic.
Imagine what you could have gotten done in 140 extra days. Now, that could be said for a lot of stuff, because a lot of people use Facebook as a form of entertainment. And instead of watching TV, they're on Facebook. Instead of scrolling through the internet, they're on Facebook. Instead of reading a book, they're on Facebook. Instead of playing a video game, they're on social media. So, I'm not saying that all of a sudden social media is this brand new thing and it's taking away part of our active lives. I'm saying that it's taking the place of some of the other forms of entertainment that we have. So the same could be said 15 years ago about TV, about video games, about movies, right? I think this is more taking the place of that stuff. That very few people who are into and have the ability to go watch like professional football, like go watch the Eagles play, aren't like stopping that to be on Facebook. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. It's different forms of entertainment. Some people would rather watch TV, and some would rather scroll through Facebook, and some would rather do both at the same time.
Sure. Yeah. No, I absolutely have a TV on when I'm looking through social media. 100%.
Yep. I have multiple things.
But it's just something to think about. This is something to think about, women, for getting back at a man. And it's not, it kind of is illegal, but it's not that bad in terms of some of the other stories we've talked about with girls getting back at men. A man in the Ukraine told police he thinks his ex-girlfriend used a key he had given her to enter his apartment and steal his television remote. That's it.
Just the remote.
Yeah, but imagine coming home and all you want to do is watch TV. All you and your mom want to do is sit down and watch Desperate Housewives. Okay? Okay? And you can't find the remote. Anywhere. It's not between the cushions. It's not under your couch. It's not accidentally on the kitchen table for some reason. It's not accidentally sitting on the top of the toilet for some reason. You know what I mean? It's just gone. Vanished.
Wow, that's really genius.
It is. It is. Now, is it stealing? Yes. Could she go to jail for it? Probably not. I don't know Ukrainian law, but if it's anything like American law, she's not going to jail for it. It's such a brilliant idea. Like, just the confusion, the anxiety it causes. Yeah.
Right, what a good way to mess with somebody.
He's gonna be turning stuff upside down, ripping things off of shelves. Like, he's gonna be in disarray because you took one thing that's worth about $30.
So simple, but it's gonna destroy him.
Mm-hmm. It's brilliant. And Steph knows about this now. So guys that she might date in the future, don't wrong her. Don't wrong her.
Look out.
Okay. Time to stump Steph. In a recent survey, children ranked this as their number one favorite food.
Macaroni and cheese.
No, but you're close.
Ooh, pasta.
Specific, please.
Spaghetti. Yes.
All right, Steph. Okay, we're back on track with things. Friday wasn't your greatest.
It was really bad.
And we're going to continue down the food trail.
Oh, I like that. Okay, I like that trail.
In a recent survey, it was found that if you're hoping a first date will lead to a relationship, this is the worst food to eat on your date. What is it?
Oh, so it's something that turns the other person off.
Yeah, which I don't know. I don't see too many people having the opportunity to eat these on a first date, but I know that you personally would love the opportunity to eat these anytime, including a first date. So I don't think this would count with you. I think if somebody took you to a place that has these, they would definitely get at least a second date.
Ooh, so it's not something that's like a very obvious turnoff.
It's weird. It's a weird turnoff. If this is true, I mean, if it was a survey, so I'm going to assume that they're being honest. They said that this is the worst food to eat on your date, on your first date.
Oh.
First,
gosh, I don't even know.
First thing that would come to my mind is like wings, right? Because they're messy and you might make some weird noises while eating them and you get it on your face. Them or ribs or something like that. But it's not those. It's not.
Is it something messy?
It's not. No, not really. It's something that you can really control. It's a knife and fork thing.
Oh.
It's not a. It shouldn't be a handheld food.
And it's something that I like.
It's not something you like, Steph. It's something you love.
Oh, is it some kind of dessert?
No, traditionally, but I think you could argue that it's dessert-like.
Oh, crepes?
Close.
Oh,
Pancakes. Yes. So, all right.
That would be such a turn on.
Right? So if a guy takes you on a first date to IHOP, you're like, yes.
Oh my gosh, I would be so impressed. I'd give him a second date even if I didn't like him, just because he took me to IHOP.
Like, yes, I'll go out again with you. Can we go to IHOP again? I saw this and I go, I have to do this. I have to do this because this is not Steph. This is absolutely not Steph. All right, guys, enjoy the day. We will see you tomorrow.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.